Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Whip Only Challenge. I'm Jordan, still playing it on the Wii U. So, when we last left off, I had realized that Dracula can only, well, his second form can really only be hurt by your sub-weapon. So here we are back again to farm for ammunition before I can even fight him. And as we've also learned, you should farm actually at least up to about 70 or so hearts before you even try and take him on, because you'll probably run out of ammo. At least this should be the final bit, because the first half hour was me just trying to even get to his second form, and then realizing that, oh, I can't even hurt his second form with my whip. I have to use a sub-weapon, which is kind of bullshit. So, you know, it's interesting in contrast because, whereas, you have a character like the Grim Reaper who, in all aspects, really in terms of mythology and whatnot, should certainly be more powerful than somebody like Dracula that's still a fairly mortal being. Can be killed, by mortal means in terms of, stake through the heart and whatnot. But Grim Reaper, you'd think you'd need, magical or very holy weapons, which obviously a character like Simon Belmont does have because he's a vampire hunter. But I don't know. Isn't this fun? We play video games for fun. Alright. Just about there. Another 20 or so. Should be good. Wonder, can you go all the way back? I don't think you can. No, you can't. Obviously. Yeah, because you can't even, go back through the doors that you've previously gone through either. I'm not even sure exactly how many attempts this will take. Hopefully not that many. Alright, I'm going to go one more round, and then we shall go for it. And hopefully that'll be that for this challenge, and I can move on to another challenge and some other review projects. Because after this, I really want to see about going back and doing properly my Metal Gear video, where I talk about the difference between, the positives and the negatives between Metal Gear Solid and its remake, Metal Gear Twin Snakes. Because while I was amped for that game when it first came out, I ended up really not liking it at all. Specifically in terms of, what they did, with the cinematics, and then, also with how they... I mean, it's one thing that they, had the actors come back and redo, their characters' voices. How the fuck am I missing? Guess I'm just badly mistiming it. Because I've only hit him like a few times. But at least he's only hit me once. And at least I got the double shot. But, yeah, so I was very excited originally when, when the remake of Metal Gear Solid was announced and everything. And I certainly like the ideas of it, where it takes certain things, like abilities and whatnot, and graphics, from the next gen, and put them in Metal Gear. But I really hated what they decided to do with the cinematics. Make them more over-the-top stupid action when they were never like that in the first place. and you know, just made a lot of the cinematic choices just utterly pointless, too. And then how none of the other none of the other voice actors aside from Solid Snake and maybe a few others show absolutely none of the same emotion as they did with their original performance, where they just sound like they're just going through the motions. And boy oh boy did that really bother me. But I've never beaten it. That version of Metal Gear Solid. I've never beaten Twin Snakes. I have beaten Metal Gear Solid. Hell, I beat it on this channel in a hard mode playthrough that I did. But, so, hopefully I can start doing that here after I'm done with this and can do a better job, because when I originally did that video, it really wasn't that well scripted or researched or frankly recorded or edited, because I know for a fact then I didn't have HD support hookups. Hell, you know, you still can't, you know, try to record anything off the PlayStation 3 using HD unless you have an HD switch, which, you know, bypasses the DRM, you know, to be able to do that, which I now have, so I can do that. I think the same thing, you know, also originally for my GameCube, because it was all via the AVI cable connection, so everything looked dark and like shit, though I'm sure, you know, after running it through the editor, it looks better, but I'm pretty sure I remember that even the PS3, even, you know, run through my game capture, still looked like dog shit. Where it looked very grainy and whatnot. You know. I also remember having difficulty with the Twin Snakes game, you know, because of some of the controls, and, you know, and I don't know, but we'll see. That was a mess, but at least I hit him. Double power. Oop. There. Extra life. That was a miss. But hey, as long as if he's not hitting me. Triple power. That was a miss. At least he didn't hurt me when I jumped into him. Thank God. At least I'm doing more damage to him now. Alright. This will probably be the one, hopefully. That would be nice. That was a miss. Damn it. Yeah, that's right. Take it in the face. You can't hit me. You suck. Except for that time that you hit me. I missed. Keep badly timing the holy water, but that's okay. I mean, as long as if I'm not taking damage from him, I'm perfectly okay with that. My foot keeps on twitching almost each and every time that he is about to fire, because I'm afraid that I'm going to get hit. There's 2 more hits. One, no, 2 more still. Alright, 1 more. I gotcha. You were dead, man. Yeah, see, even with 3 holy water and the power-up, he still has to take a shit ton of hits before he even registers a point of damage. So, but I got him stunned, so this is really all you gotta do now is just which, yes, is cheap. But as I've realized, that's the only way to beat him. You know, you have to use the fucking sub-weapon. But there we go. Dracula has been defeated yet again. Awesome. Sadly, not through the whip, but that's only because his second form is invulnerable to the whip, which renders a challenge like this utterly meaningless. Which is kind of shitty. But that's okay. It's been done. It has been slain yet again. Everybody, please let me know what you think about these challenges. Next challenge I'm going to do after this is certainly going to be the Mega Man X Buster Only challenge, because I've never tried it, but I've seen Aaron on Game Grumps do it. He didn't beat the game, but he certainly got to the Sigma stages, and I've never tried it. So that would certainly be interesting. And I have a bunch more videos coming up that are still in the works. I've just been broke to be able to pay my editor right now, so I've just been focusing on Let's Plays that I'll edit myself. But please let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Give this video a like or subscribe if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it. Support me on Patreon. Follow me on Twitter for more updates. And I'll see you next time. Take good care of yourselves.